Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my...
All right, y'all, we back up in here, man. Let me get that music going real quick. Like, yep. Another week, y'all, man. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of J Talk Sports. I am your host, Let's Talk with JVJ. Appreciate all y'all coming in today. So do your boy a favor real quick, like on the way in. Hit that like, subscribe, share, and turn the notifications on. Make sure you click all. Your boy trying to grow around here, and I can only do it with y'all help. So, help a brother out. Now, we had a lot of games that were played this week, y'all. And we got to go through them. And hopefully, if we get through this stuff fast enough, y'all, we're going to have to have a conversation about this Shedeur talk, bro. We got to talk about it. We are definitely going to talk about it today because I think a lot of the shit that a lot of the people have been telling us from the very beginning, I think that house of cards is starting to crumble. I'm just saying so myself. But, we were told a lot of things throughout the preseason and things of that sort about, different things. I get a little in depth to it later. I get in depth with it later, but I ain't finna do it right now, y'all. So we got to go real quick over these games that we had from last week, y'all. It was another winless week for me. I didn't win this week, y'all, but we'll talk about that later. First off, y'all, let's go ahead and get it popped. Matter of fact, let me make it a little bit bigger, man. Make it a little bit bigger. All right, yeah. Oh, yeah, get your cigarettes, get your weed, whatever you need. We better get into it. First off, we had the Jets going up against the Patriots, y'all. Patriots pulled that thing out 27-14. I don't think anybody picked the Jets to win that one, so, no surprise there, y'all. Next up, we had the Commanders going up against the Dolphins. Dolphins prevailed 16-13. Y'all know Jaden Daniels is out pretty much for the rest of the season, pretty much. You can just go and chalk that up to the game. So two of them got them another win. Next up, we had the Panthers going up against the Falcons. Now, I thought this was going to be one of the iffy games, but the Panthers pulled it out, man. Look, man, when the last time we seen the Panthers have 6 wins in the season? It's all the way back when Cam was playing for them, boy, because they've been sucking it up as of late. They looking a lot better. Look, they got a better record than my Chiefs right now, y'all. That's crazy. That is crazy to say the Panthers got a better record than my Chiefs. But yeah, the Panthers pulled it out 30-27. And I think Michael Penix Jr. is out for the rest of the season too. I think he done too. So that's sad to see. Next up, we had a dog fight right here. We had the Buccaneers going up against the Bills, and the Bills prevailed, y'all. Baker Mayfield, look, man, they scrappy over there, but man, he ain't got his best receiver, and then the Bills just cooking, man. Josh Allen doing his thing, man. 3 TDs, man. So he had 3 passing and 3 rushing. I ain't watched the game, y'all. I didn't go watch the highlights, but yeah, Bills pulled that thing out. Shout out to the Bills, I guess 7-3. Bucks fall to 6-4. Next up, we had the Texans going up against the Titans. Texans pulled that thing out. They barely got that thing 16-13. Yeah, the Texans ain't looking good this year. I'll be honest with y'all. Texans ain't looking good, but yeah, they barely beat the Titans. Very interesting. Next game up, we had the Bears going up against the Vikings, and this is one of the ones I got wrong, y'all. This is one of the ones I got wrong. And look, man, the Bears are 7-3. The Bears are 7-3. That's crazy. Yeah, the Bears pulled that thing out 19-17, triumphant over the Vikings. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. Next up, we had the Packers going up against the Giants. Jordan Love is back, I guess. The Packers pulled it out 27-20. Next up, we had the Steelers going up against the Bengals. Yeah, Ken, you got here a little too slow, buddy. Got here a little too slow.
What you mean?
I already passed the Bears. Just past the Bears. But, either way. Okay, then. We you say so. But here you go. I'm about to finish this out real quick. Next up, y'all, we had the Bengals going up against the Steelers. The Steelers put on their big boy pants and won a game, but Aaron Rodgers is out for a little while, y'all. So, we'll see how that plays out. Next, we had the Chargers going up against the Jaguars. I don't know what the hell happened in this, but the Jaguars put them paws on the boys. 35-6. Jesus Christ. Next up, we had the Rams versus Seahawks. I thought that was going to be a close game. Rams pulled it off 21-19. We had the 49ers going up against the Cardinals. Man, 49ers did what they were supposed to do. 41-22. Ravens ended up going up against the Browns. Was not a good game for Lamar, I'll be honest with y'all, but they pulled it out 23-16. That Browns defense, bro, they just wasting time over there with that shit, bro. They got one of the best defenses in the league, and they just wasting time. But we're going to talk about that later, though, because we're going to do a little Shedeur talk shit. Next up, my team broke my heart right here, y'all. Chiefs went up against the Broncos, man. They lost that thing 22-19. Yep. Next up, we had the Lions. Somebody else's heart got broke on this one. We had the Lions going up against the Eagles. Lions fell 16-9. And then for the Monday night game, Cowboys tried to make it seem like they a good football team. And them boys was slinging out there. Dak was out there slinging that ball, and they pulled that off 33-16. I'm just going ahead and say it right now beforehand. The winner of last week is Uncanny. Since you here, Uncanny, I'll let you go ahead and tell everybody whatever you want to tell them. He won this week with 13 correct picks. And the next closest to him was me and Rob being both tied with 9. So that was a dominating win for the week. So you have the floor, sir. Go ahead and tell the people how grateful you are for, doing your thing.
Oh man, it feels good. I remember last year, it was somebody else's turn, but this year is my turn. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It really is not about picking, but I kind of can see the football. They were saying I don't know football. I was like, yeah, I do know football. I just hated on the Chiefs last year a little bit too much, But I give credit where credit's due.
A little bit?
Okay, a whole bunch.
Okay, there we go.
Somebody had blocked me in the group chat.
Man, did to yourself. Did to yourself. I ain't in it.
I'm not even mad. Like, I understand. But damn, I didn't know it was that serious. But
it's that deep.
Damn.
That deep.
Well, anyways, can we talk about the Chiefs and the Broncos, please?
Okay, that's the game you want to start off with? All right, let's go to the Chiefs and the Broncos. What you got? What you got on this one right here?
Oh man, I was telling you the other day, when you didn't care because you was talking about your life and stuff, and I was like, man, the Chiefs are 1-5 against teams over 500. I don't know if you noticed that, but I was like, yeah, that means that if they end up in the wild card, they'll be going up against another team that's over 500, and that team is gonna send their ass to Cancun, and it's gonna be great. And I know who the team is gonna be. You want to know the team?
That team gonna be?
It's gonna be the Colts. That's right.
The Colts?
Nah.
Who they quarterback?
Daniel Jones.
Okay.
But the Colts are gonna win the division, so most likely, what you guys face? Isn't it like 2-7? Because I know y'all not gonna make 6. Y'all gonna be the 7th seed, so y'all gonna be facing off against the Bills.
Oh, so at least you think we're gonna make the playoffs? That's good. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, the AFC's up for grabs, but right now, as we speak, y'all not in the playoffs, and that's good for me. Another week of y'all not being in the playoffs, and then also in the playoff hunt. Oh, there's a team that's standing in front of you, by the way. They're called the Chargers. And
no, we ain't worrying about that. Them boys got exposed. They just got exposed this week.
Yeah, but they're over 500, so that's your kryptonite this year.
Look, we will be perfectly. Me personally, look, is it looking good? Do I have the confidence that I had last year? I would tell you I do not have the confidence that I had last year because all year long y'all talking about we suck, mainly in Kenny, y'all. And for some reason, they ended up with less losses than everybody else's team, and they made it back to the Super Bowl. This year, I don't have that same feeling right now. But the one thing I can say is, which is the weird part, they're not playing bad. Like, that's the crazy thing. They're not playing bad.
Yeah, they're just losing.
Yeah, they're just losing games. So
yep,
that's the big thing. So I'm a little conflicted on it, but I'm happy that you actually believe we're gonna make the playoffs, man. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Man, hold on.
Yeah,
put my head on you.
You're welcome, my friend. See, they're the playoffs, man.
Head on, man. I wouldn't even go wear it for the show. I'm wearing it right now. I'm talking about that, Kenny.
You better represent, man. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about that hat? You're only gonna wear it until the AFC. I'm sorry. I was gonna say the AFC Championship game? No.
You're supposed to say the Chiefs Invitational.
The Chiefs Invitational, well, it looks like everybody's eating this year because we already know it's either the wild card or the divisional game. Y'all can't beat teams over 500, 1-5. Y'all beat, unfortunately, Rob's team, which would have been 6-0 again. I mean, 0-6 against fucking teams over 500.
We'll be all right.
You
I
will
think
not be
so.
all right.
Man,
Y'all
look,
not
man,
be
I got
all
the
right.
hat on now, so we gotta
Nope.
be good. But hey, speaking of the devil, Rob is actually here. Big Bag for Life is in the building, sir. Tell the people what's up, where to find you, all that in the bag of chips.
What's good, people? Big Back for Life. You know, catch me on all platforms. Big Back for Life, man. You know,
Snap on all platforms. Right now, Rob, if you want to get in on it, because Uncanny was getting on it. We were talking about the Chiefs and the Broncos. This is the game he picked that he wanted to review real fast. Do you have any thoughts on it?
what's the Chiefs record?
5-5. We ain't looking too hot around here, buddy. I'll be honest with you.
I
5-6.
I can't talk. My team ain't doing no better. Shit.
Y'all got one more win and one less loss.
Yeah, we 6-4. I'm really just being spoiled. But look, I ain't got shit. I don't think shit about it. I don't look. Like I told y'all always, bro. I believe in when they don't make the playoffs.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
But the Denver Broncos, look. I mean, at this point, we just gotta look at them that they a legit team. They not. I mean, this ain't.
Sorry.
This ain't like if I could see it was
They're
like
not that good
last
to beat
year
y'all.
or something. A couple years
It ain't the Broncos from 2 years ago. That's for sure.
They lost to a legit team with a legit defense and a quarterback who's on the rise, bro. Like I know they have some struggles with their offense, whatever, a little bit. I should say I think they wish it was better than they could be now, but this is a legit team, bro. This is a legit team. So I don't really look at this game like, well, this is a bad loss. Necessarily a bad loss for the Chiefs. I thought this was more so them losing to the Bills was more of a bad loss than this one. I mean, I wish that offense, people thought, with Rashid Rice coming back, the offense looked a lot better. I mean, it really just been looking the same. I mean, to me, my issue with them will always be they can't run the ball. So, like, I don't care who's your quarterback. If you can't run the ball, if you can't run the ball like you want, bro, it's going to be really hard to win games, bro, because now you depending on Pat to at least throw the ball 35 to 40 times, so and Travis
Why he
Kelce,
go Mahomes.
Travis Kelce, I mean, look, he ain't the same player. So they got
Travis playing good this year. Like, see, that's the crazy thing. I remember last year, Kenny was talking about he washed up. That man been playing good this year. You can't say that boy been playing good this year, Kenny. Go ahead and say you would.
But he not the best tight end in the game.
That
goes to Tucker Craft.
He just can't. But now it's like I'm not saying he bang bang. I'm just now like with all the holes in their offense, you just can't put it on. You can't always depend on Travis to make.
Oh hell no! You can't depend on one period, no matter what team you got, no matter which team it is. It's got to be a team effort all the way around. I think your greatest point, they need to get the running game going a little bit more, but that's the whole point of having Pat. That's the whole point of it.
You don't want to keep doing that though, because that's not.
Right, look. Sometimes you just gotta fucking goddamn put that seatbelt on and keep driving. Like it ain't much you gonna do right now. Trade that deadline over with.
Yup.
It ain't like you just gotta strap up and just go. It's over now. You just gotta put that seatbelt on and hope for the best.
Man, let's call a spade a spade. Your GOAT is Silence of the Lambs. My GOAT had the same problem, but he was out there winning games. Your
GOAT had one of the best defenses in the league. On top of him cheating,
he wasn't.
He's a cheater.
He wasn't 5-5. I'll tell you that much. He wasn't 5-5.
Cheater.
He wasn't 5-5.
Hey, look, in the sad part, you got to be honest about Tom Brady. I don't want to make it a Tom Brady debate, but there was a long time in between. Just for the people in the back that don't know, there was a long time in between them first Super Bowls and them last Super Bowls. Like we ain't gonna forget about it. Like it's like them people that forget that Michael Jordan played on the Wizards. They forget that Michael Jordan didn't even goddamn. He was getting his ass stomped for fucking I don't know how many years. I'm just saying we can't have revisionist history, y'all. We just
I
gotta
ain't
be
having no
honest.
revisionist history. It was a 10-year drop, but he went to 2 Super Bowls in that 10-year
God
drop.
damn, 10 years.
Okay, and your boy won
We
what?
about to have, man, he go. If it all hits the fan, Uncanny, we will have 1 year.
One?
1 damn year with Mahomes. You know that's true.
Okay, let's finally settle this debate on the whole who got 3 Super Bowls faster. Tom Brady started in 2000, right?
This is a
'Cause
terrible
Drew Bledsoe got
debate. I
hurt.
don't like this ring shit.
So he won in 2001, right? And
Why
then he
do it
won
matter,
2 more.
Uncanny?
Because he said that his GOAT Mahomes won his 3 faster than Brady won his 3.
No,
I
I
was
didn't
like,
say
no, the hell
that.
he didn't.
I didn't just say that. I didn't just say that, but he did. But I didn't just say that though.
No, he did not. Think about the years, bro. Your boy been in the game for what? 2018. He won one in 2020, and then the other 2 he won in 2022 and 20. That's like 6 years. Brady won his shit in 4, 3 and 4.
Bro, we gotta stop that shit about how many years faster somebody win rings, bro. That's that lazy LeBron Jordan talk conversation.
And he
rings, bro.
And he lapped
face,
him.
Uncanny.
And he lapped him.
Rings, bro.
He lapped him. He got twice as much and 1 plus 1 plus.
He
plus
didn't
1.
lap him because he wasn't racing him. He can't lap somebody he wasn't racing.
Oh my god! All right. Can't believe this shit.
He's
the only-
We should, if we're gonna, I prefer who. I get what you saying, Uncan, but it's like it don't matter who won the fucking rings faster than the other. Like they got fucking rings. Now the good debate will be which one dominated their era. That would
Brady.
That was the damn defense, man. Stop
Brady.
that bullshit.
That's a better argument.
Brady.
I would say Brady on that one.
Yeah,
now you
Brady.
can also say who's better, who's just talent wise. I would say
Mahomes, clearly.
Mahomes is more
so many
talented.
avenues we could talk about than just
them first
he
3
won the
Super
rings
Bowls
his
was
first
all
3
the
years.
defense.
There's all this other shit. Like
Tom Brady was a game manager. And you know it, Uncanny. He threw one. This is the craziest stat. This is the craziest stat. That first Super Bowl that they won, through the entire playoff run, how many touchdowns you think Tom Brady threw?
In the 3 years?
In the first Super Bowl that they won with the Patriots, that he was the starting quarterback. How many touchdowns did he throw throughout the playoffs?
One
motherfucking touchdown.
But he put up 17 points.
It don't matter,
the rest of the team.
That
boy threw one touchdown through an entire playoff run to the Super Bowl.
Realize that if the 49ers, you do realize that the 49ers had better game management, y'all wouldn't even be back in that game when y'all were down by 10. Right? But here's Mahomes. Mahomes always down in Super Bowls, always getting his ass whooped, and then he's a comeback to win his 3.
Well, look, it's because I lied. I don't know what it is by the end of the season. I don't know what they do down there in Kansas City. But for some reason, it's a reoccurring theme. Like when they get to the Super Bowl, it's like, what's wrong with the line? Why is the line so beat up? Because he don't be having no protection. He don't be having no protection. Even in the ones that they won, he still be out there running for his fucking life. And I know y'all have noticed that too.
You want to know the difference between Brady and Mahomes? Brady went down 28. Brady went down 28-3. Your boy went down 24-0.
And Tom Brady was going down there in the basement deflating them footballs.
Who's the real comeback kid?
Tom Brady was going down in the basement. He was going down in the basement and stabbing them footballs.
No, come on. Let's keep it a buck. Who's the real comeback kid?
I got to give it to Mahomes because I think people fear him more than they fear I really do. Like, no bullshit. Like, when it really comes down to it, like, you compare the Kansas City best team to the Patriots best team, you're not fearing Tom Brady on the comeback mainly because you know that defense is gonna keep them in that game. Like with the Chiefs, it's like, yeah, we got Chris Jones and we got a few other players that are good, but our defense is not our calling card. When you see 2 minutes on the clock and they down by 4 and Mahomes got the ball, you get scared. We all remember watching that Bills game where they had what was like 16, 14 something seconds. All they had to get down the field. And Mahomes he just made it happen, baby. He made it happen, baby. Tom Brady ain't never did that shit. You got to
Yes,
give
he
me that one there,
did.
Kenny.
He did that. What are you talking about? He did the whole
Not
time.
in that amount of time. Not in that amount of time.
Jesus Christ, man. We're not really going with the comebacks, are we? Brady's the comeback kid. He was in Rob, you can back me up on this because he was playing for your team he in college. What didn't they call Brady the comeback kid in Michigan?
Bro, I ain't paying attention to Brady in
one
Michigan.
fucking season.
I even, bro, I didn't watch.
Comeback kid.
You know who I know? Like my first experience watching Michigan, Chad Henne, bro. Chad. When it comes to Michigan quarterback, Chad Henne is like.
Yeah, ain't nobody give a fuck about no goddamn Tom Brady.
Mike Hart, nigga. I didn't think of
Tom Brady.
Michigan when
the best quarterback.
Tom Brady was in Michigan, nigga. Nobody knew who. He came out the draft, bro. Nobody knew who the fuck he was.
Tom Brady is the best.
He didn't get no
player.
love. Like he was.
Of course he did.
He ain't getting no like.
He only played one season. He sat on the bench the rest of the time,
bro.
That's why he a winner. That's why he a winner.
A winner sit on the bench. A winner sits on the bench for 3 years.
Yeah, a player that was on the bench for 3 years comes into the NFL
he wasn't good enough.
And wins 7 rings. Come on, man.
He wasn't good enough.
Well, clearly he was good enough to win against your boy twice.
Well, yeah,
denied your boy twice.
If we're talking about college players, Tom Brady is not it. But
man, he don't even come into the conversation, man. You put Johnny Manziel higher above than Tom Brady when it comes to college.
And I don't necessarily think he was a good, when it comes to sports, it's all about just the right team. So maybe
he just wasn't good. That's all that was. Like he was good enough to get drafted in the 6th, 7th round. Yeah, that's how good he was.
I'm going to let you hold on to that because you need something to hold on to this year because y'all going up against the Colts and they over 500. So that's another team I'm picking against y'all.
I'm picking. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna pick the Chiefs, but we do gotta get the picks in real quick, like, cause I know you probably gotta run back inside real quick, like, and we've been spending all this time bullshitting. But Rob,
what y'all say about the Lions?
We ain't even say nothing. That the only game that we can speed run real fast. How much time you got?
I got 10 minutes, man.
Okay, all right, here you go. We talk about the Lions real quick, like, go ahead, Rob. You got the flow.
Go ahead, Rob, man. I'm gonna mute up.
He's so disappointed over there. Look at her.
It was a pathetic ass game. You know what? Pathetic ass game by the offense. Defense, they did their thing. I love the defense, but offense on bullshit once again. And now we play a good defense, but goddamn it, the many opportunities our defense gave the offense, bro, and just to put up 9 damn points is unacceptable, bro. It's unacceptable. People want to bitch about, oh, what about the pass interference? Fuck that pass interference. Like, we shouldn't even be in that situation. Offensive line getting their ass kicked. And I ain't gonna say Jared gonna have the best game, but the nigga, when you're fighting for your life, nigga, look, I can't really blame golf 100%. So there's a lot going on, bro. I ain't like Dan Campbell play call. I'm gonna keep it real. Shit. That game. There's a lot of shit. So. But we got to get better, man. Like, we got to get better when it comes to playing good teams. Because if you think about it, bro, even though people said start of the season this would have been a tough season, like a lot of people didn't think we was gonna win the first 3 games. But a lot of the teams, bro, like I think we only beat maybe one team, maybe 1 or 2 teams over 500. But the rest of the games, the rest of the teams, all the good teams we played, we lost to Chiefs, Eagles, the Green Bay Packers, Vikings. Look, that was just our fucked up. I refuse to believe them niggas a good team, but Well, other than that, bro, we gotta get our shit together, man. And I know I'm trying to sound like a spoiled fan because we 6-4 and shit, but I look at the details of this shit. Watch us beat the Giants, but guess what? We supposed to beat the Giants. So it is what it is, man. Like one game.
But man, look, we halfway through the season. We're a little bit over halfway. It's 7 more games left. A lot of things can change in 7 games. That's why when Kenny trying to get on me about the Chiefs, I'm like, dude, I ain't really like panicking. I haven't pulled the panic button yet. Do both our teams need to get their shit together? Yes, like anybody can see that. But shit, we got 7 more games to go. It'd be one thing if we was goddamn 1-9 or some shit.
Right.
we ain't that right now. So it's like there ain't no point in hitting the panic button.
Maybe we'll laugh at this in February. Man, remember all that bitching and the shit we was worrying about back in November?
Mm-hmm. I can see it happening because both of these teams are dangerous. Everybody know it. Everybody know it when they play them. That's why they get their best. They get everybody's best shot every time they play them. Everybody's bringing their A game and they trying their best. They know y'all gonna go for it on 4th down almost every goddamn time, so they got to be on their P's and Q's. And the motherfuckers terrified of Mahomes, so they coming in ready. Like the people fear these teams, these 2 teams right here. They fear them. So,
and then also too, man. Look, I'm really concerned. I'm really concerned about Jalen Hurts, bro. Because I'm like, God damn, bro. Not even about Jalen Hurts. I need to stop saying that. That offense, period. Because Saquon, everything went down about that offense. Jalen Hurts production. Saquon, he ain't killing it. That's another reason why they offense struggling. Because Saquon, the running game ain't going off like it did. That running game went to fucking Indiana. So
that's the biggest thing. You said it earlier when it came to the Chiefs. Was like, look, man, you ain't got a real good running game. It puts more pressure on the quarterback because your team becomes more one-dimensional. And right now, Saquon is not having a good season. He is not. It ain't what it was last year and the year before. That's for sure.
So the Eagles, look, they 7-2. I know Eagles saying, well, we're just a good team. I'll be nervous going to playoffs. You just depending on your defense. I mean, it could happen because they said defense win championships. So, but still, bro, that's a terrible offense, bro. I hate to say it. And this ain't got. I'm not just trying to point out Jalen Hurts. That offense overall, from the play calling, I don't know who they are. I know they lost their offensive coordinator this year because he went to the Saints. So, but yeah, bro, that's not a good offense. But defense is fucking legit. That is the best defense in the league right now. The Eagles. I give them that.
I can't even give them that. You know who I think got the best defense?
Who?
Browns. Browns got the best defense in the league. Crazy. That's crazy to say though, but we're gonna talk about that a little bit later.
They do got a good defense. But I don't know. I still think Philly got the edge still. At least when it comes to they D-line and pass rush, bro, it's fucking legit. Like, especially you cannot run down the middle on them niggas, bro. Like,
I just know somebody around here setting records. Oh, just so you know, Uncanny won last week. I forgot. I know you got here after that, but Uncanny won. Me and you tied for second place with 9 correct picks. Uncanny got 13. He almost was clean for the whole week.
Yeah, it was
that Seahawks Rams and that Lions game fucked them up.
It was some losses. I was like, oh fuck, I know I fucked that up.
I'm be honest with y'all. I ain't even watching any games this week.
Shit.
My nephew had a birthday
can I
party.
Can I get my 2 cents on the line?
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all,
gas is strong, bro. I'm trying to tell you, Kenny, this gas is strong as fuck. It got me coughing my ass off. I'm sorry, keep going though.
Okay, man. I threw 200 yards on Jared Goff and 150 rushing and receiving yards for Jahmyr Gibbs. And at the end of the game, he almost had it, right? He was 4 yards off. Man, I cashed out so quick. The reason why is because I knew he wasn't going to get it because of the way the Eagles defense played them motherfuckers, man. And like Rob said, piggybacking on what he said, the Eagles defense is legit. I still think AJ Brown wants to get the fuck out of there. I am waiting for the game where they lose and they have to give up AJ Brown. So
And what pissed me off is that was one of the games that I wanted to fuck with Rob on and pick the Eagles, but I was like, nah, man, Jared Goff, I don't see him playing bad 2 weeks in a row. It's like,
He didn't play 2 weeks. He didn't play bad 2 weeks in a row.
in my opinion, not your opinion, my opinion.
He
But
got the shit.
yeah, fucking yeah, I was like, shit, man. I was
He
actually
didn't
pulling for
play bad
y'all.
against. He didn't play bad against the Camaro over 300 yards.
I know what I'm saying, just in my opinion, because I be grading, like, like, don't worry about it. Fucking we gotta get these picks in real quick, like though, for next
Okay.
week, because I know Uncanny, he gonna get fired if he, he stay outside too long smoking that vape. So let's start it off real quick, like I see everything, Uncanny. Fucking we got the Bills versus Texans. I'm gonna take the Bills. Uncanny, who do you have?
I got the Bills Mafia, man. They disappointed me this year too.
Rob, who you got?
This could be a tricky one. Because Texas, they've been playing. What's they 5-6?
5-5.
It's a tricky one, man. Bills ain't.
I'm ready to see who you pick. Who you got?
Yeah.
Man, that Hink in the basement. Oh, that
You
is
know what?
Hink. Shout out to Hink, man. I ain't see Hink down there, man. Hink could have came up here and talked about these
Oh,
shit.
them Bears, man. Look.
Fuck them Bears, man.
It's a good day when my
I ain't gonna lie, I'm hating on
when
Ben Johnson, bro. Fuck that.
it's a good. I'm sorry, Rob. It's a good day when my prediction comes into fruition. Last year, I said the Bears are gonna win the division.
I still think we're gonna win the division, though.
Nah, the Lions win.
Devilish.
But I'm just saying.
Well, okay, I got the Texans though. I might switch.
Texans?
But I got the Texans right now.
All right. Texans on the
Don't
board. All right, Rob.
Don't believe in Mega Man. I see.
Let's see. I'm starting with Rob on this one. Yeah, I had to get a new keyboard, y'all. The other one didn't have no directional pad on it. That shit was crazy. Okay, here we go. Boom. Rob, you up? Steelers versus Bears. Who you got?
Damn, man, I don't like the Steelers, bro. I ain't gonna lie,
I don't either, man. Fuck them hoes.
No, I don't like them. What the reason? How you like? I don't like how they playing, bro. They offense.
They playing trash, yeah.
Hey, look, Mason Rudolph gonna be the quarterback in this one. Just so you know, I'm gonna give all his up. And Rodgers out.
I got the Bears. I never picked the Bears for shit.
I got the Bears, man. Hopefully they win the division, so my prediction comes right from last year.
I know you do got the Bears on, Kenny. I know you do.
Oh my God, I'm riding with the hot hand, man.
No more.
That's what we're gonna call it. Next up, y'all, we got the Patriots versus the Bengals. Fuck, man, I gotta pick first. Shit, I'm taking the Patriots. Kenny, who you got?
I got the Patriots. I feel I'm
right.
hot hand.
Rob, who you got?
Oh, I got the Patriots. No more Jamar Chase. No Jamar Chase.
Did they suspend him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's spitting. Yo, he got caught. He's spitting Ramsey's face.
Hey, man. All right. I just want to double check on it because I ain't keep up with it. I ain't even see it yet. Next up, Rob, you up? Lions versus the Giants.
Big clog of spit. One of them motherfuckers. But what time we play?
Y'all play at 12 o'clock. You got midday game.
Okay, 1 o'clock. But all right. Oh yeah, what the fuck I'm saying for Lions? The fuck?
Oh yeah, I was wondering too. I was like, man, what you
Sonic
play?
Sonic team. Sonic. I picked Sonic.
You got Lions too. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Lions across the board on this one. Next up, we got the Vikings versus Packers. I'm gonna take the Packers.
Packers.
Ken, you got Packers too?
Yeah.
All right, and Rob, who you got?
Man, bro.
All this and shit, Rob. God damn it. Be decisive, sir.
I would love the Packers to lose because that would help us, but I think they're gonna win. So Packers.
All right. We got the Packers on the board. Next game up, we have the Seahawks versus Titans. Who you got, Rob?
Yeah.
Seahawks.
All right. Kenny?
You already know Jackson Smith and the Jibber.
All right. Sound like you was about to get in trouble. You about to get fired a second ago. Next up, we got the Colts versus the Chiefs. I got the Chiefs. Kenny, who you got? Go on, say
the
it.
Colts.
I know y'all about to say, go on, say it. And Rob, who you got? What is
because it's tricky, dog. Like
that boy over having an internal crisis right now.
Team over 500.
She's losing 3 in a row. That's tricky.
It's gonna happen.
I'm gonna say
this is gonna happen.
I got the Chiefs.
All right, my nigga. Yeah, smack your lips, Kenny. Next up, we got the Jets versus the Ravens. Rob is on you.
I got the Ravens.
All right, Kenny.
Ravens.
All right, same thing. Clean sweep on that. Next game up, we had the Browns versus the Raiders. I got the Browns, and I'm gonna tell y'all why in a second. But either way, though,
saying the starts, I'm going with the Browns too.
All right, and Rob, who you got?
What was it?
Browns versus Raiders. Watch your count.
That's a shit show. I got the Shedeur starting. I got the Browns.
All right, clean sweep on the Browns, y'all. Next game up, we have the Cardinals versus Jags. Rob, you up?
Jaguars.
All right, Uncanny.
Jags.
All right, clean sweep on Jags, y'all. We all taking Jags. Next up, we got the Eagles versus the Cowboys. I'm taking the Eagles. Uncanny, who you got?
I got the Cowboys.
All right, Cowboys on the board. And Rob, who do you have?
I got the Cowboys. I ain't gonna lie, them
Cowboys
looking kind of good. They looking good.
All right, I'm actually happy both of y'all picked them because they played the Raiders last week.
It's not about the team they played.
But I think they getting that get back, bro. Shit, they want that get back from last time. Shit.
True. And
they
didn't know
the first time they played.
For the next game up, I'm gonna be honest. Like Michael Penix ain't playing. Kirk Cousins about to be back in the game. So we got the Falcons versus Saints.
I was picking the
Rob
Saints
is on
anyway.
you.
I
was picking the Saints anyway.
Shit.
Both of y'all want the Saints?
I want the Saints. Rob picked the Falcons.
Right, Falcons for Rob, Saints for Kenny, and Falcons for me too.
Yeah, I don't give a damn who the quarterback. Shit.
Look, Kirk Cousins ain't a bad quarterback, man. He just bullshitting. That's why they want to see what that young guy got. But either way, though, I think he'll come in. Like, this ain't his first rodeo coming off the bench. Next up, we got the Buccaneers versus the Rams. I'm taking the Rams. Kenny, who you got?
I got the Rams.
That boy.
Yeah, I know you. He don't like picking the goddamn Rams for some reason. He always is like, Rams. What the fuck they did to you, Kenny?
Nothing. They beat my Seahawks.
Oh, yeah, that was supposed to happen. Rob, who you got? Ravens, Rams, Seahawks. I mean, Rams, Buccaneers.
Man, that boy Stafford on fire. Got the Rams.
Man, look, and it's crazy because I'm gonna put that shit up on the sports channel tomorrow, man. Who's y'all MVP, early MVP? Because like for real, Stafford ain't getting no fucking love and respect. And I'm like, dude, look at his stats.
Yeah, his stats is nuts, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Look at the team record. I'm like, they're talking about fucking Daniel Jones and shit. Man, shut that bullshit up.
Is this the last game?
I'm with it. Stafford and Jonathan Taylor now.
My fault. Y'all 49ers.
Okay, just picking out a turn.
And it's Stafford, but it's between Stafford and Jonathan Taylor, bro.
My fault. Is this the last game?
Yeah, this is the last game. All right, I got the 49ers. And Kenny got the 49ers. Rob, who you got? 49ers, Panthers.
49ers.
All right, clean sweep 49ers.
All right, y'all boys can talk about the MVP, but I'm gonna just say this: the MVP, Jonathan Taylor, is gonna run all over the Chiefs. Bye now.
All right, yeah, bye. Come back soon. See you again. All right. So we got Uncanny up out of here doing all his shit talking and shit. But which game are you the most interested in, Rob, this week? We got Bills, Texans, Steelers, Bears, Patriots, Bengals, Lions, Giants, Vikings, Packers, Seahawks, Titans, Colts, Chiefs.
I like the Eagles. I like how that Eagles and Cowboys.
Eagle Cowboy matchup. All right, well, go on, give me your thoughts on that one. We always got to pick at least one or two.
I ain't gonna lie. This ain't Cowboys fans. Don't get excited. I don't think y'all about to really do shit. Anyway, y'all do make the playoffs, whatever. But Them niggas look nice, bro. I think that CD and Joyce picking, hey, he in the right
Yeah,
spot.
Pickens, yeah. That was a good look. The Cowboys got a good pickup on that one because he talented. He just a hot head.
Well, he slowed it down a little bit now. I ain't gonna lie, since he got the check.
Yeah, he got his first lesson by getting traded. So it's like shit. You ain't want to figure it out. So as long as he keep that under control, they good.
Hell, you look at it now. They did him a favor now. Shit, fuck a lesson, because he with the better team now, and he looking like.
No, he was with the Steelers. Steelers got a better record than the Cowboys.
You sure?
Yeah, Steelers fucking yeah, who the fuck they played it with? Yeah, the Steelers right now. I think the Steelers are they 6-4. Cowboys 4-5.
Well, you know, I'll say
4-5-1.
Well, he's still in a better situation right now. Cause now
I think it'll work good for him, man. Look, at least for long term shit, he can make a lot of money being in Dallas because after you done playing, the motherfucker be getting paid.
You can really see his talent now. Like he's showing out. He is showing out. Him and CD, them niggas showing out right now.
Yeah, I like the duo. For sure.
And again, Quentin Williams, what's his name? Richardson, the D tackle from the Jets. They traded for Quentin Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Or Richardson, one of the two.
I don't know that nigga name. I'm trying to think about who you talking about, but keep going. What you got about him?
That was a good pick. That was a good pickup.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about a part of the top defensive lineman in the league, bro? He's stuff in the middle and shit. So it's like that's a good pickup, bro. They defense still kind of trash, but I like where the Dallas Cowboys trending. And Dak Prescott, honestly, shit. You want to talk about MVP candidate? I mean, I don't think he's gonna win it or be nominated. He could at least be nominated, but he's looking like an MVP candidate, Dak. And I don't really.
I've been saying all year, Dak ain't been playing bad. Like all the people that say Dak, I'm like Dak is not a bad quarterback, bro. It's just
no, we just be hating because he played with the Cowboys. That's
yeah, like the nigga, he a good quarterback.
But yeah,
he a solid A tier quarterback. He just ain't in that S tier.
I think. I mean, really, it's hard because Cowboys defense is not that good. But I think with how that Eagles offense been struggling, maybe they'll get off this game since Cowboys defense not that good. But I think the Cowboys gonna win, bro. I think that first game they played, you know, you could say they could have really won that game. You know, they was one CD catch away. You ask me, I don't remember people remember that catch CD drop. It was like it was a touchdown. He dropped the ball. You know, and I feel like that whole game, that shit, he put up hella numbers the first week. So this could be. I feel like I could see the Cowboys winning this one. For sure.
No, I wouldn't be surprised, and this is actually one that I might want to. I'm glad you picked it because this is one that I might want to tune in on, just because they division rivals anyways, and just like you said, getting that get back from earlier in the season. So yeah, that is a good one. The only other one I would pick. Like honestly, it's really gonna be my Chiefs. I ain't even gonna bullshit, which I ain't even trying to be like favoritism. But this matchup right here, this is a must win for the Chiefs. It's a must win. Ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. Fuck what Daniel Jones got going on over there. Locked up on the run, and let's go and get this dub. Like they gotta win this game. They gotta win this game.
Yeah.
Every game they in the Ravens position, in my opinion, right now. Every game is a must win.
And they at home, so they should take care of business.
Yeah, so we'll see how that work out. But
I'm Patrick Mahomes, boy, I'm throwing that Sauce Gardner away. Test his ass. And Sauce Gardner cornerback, but sometimes he ain't been. He could be a little iffy, bro.
Like he a good corner, but he can be exposed.
Yeah,
it all depends on and this year ain't been his best year kicking anyways, but. We definitely gonna see how that shit play out. But fucking man, we gotta talk about something that I really want to talk about, bro. Cause the elephant in the room, motherfucker. I actually support Shedeur, just so people know that, so it ain't no goddamn mystery around this motherfucker. I support Shedeur Sanders, and there's been a lot of talk all season. During the draft, all that shit, you know, Rob, we heard all the excuses. that he wasn't that good. That's why he dropped. His attitude and all this stuff. All that shit we heard about him during the draft. Then we translate over to we hear that it's an open QB competition down there in Cleveland. They had 4 quarterbacks on it. Well, actually, really 5, but only 4 could even play because Deshaun was hurt. But we had all these people on the roster, 4 people, and it was supposed to be an open QB competition. We finally get to see the boy get thrown into it. Matter of fact, no, I don't even want to skip that. He got thrown into that preseason game, and they tried to set him up for fucking failure. Everybody saw that shit. Everybody magically got hurt that week, huh? Everybody was magically hurt for the first preseason game, and the boy get thrown in there, and he actually played good. And that kind of fucked some people up. And then we get to what happened last weekend. Well, last weekend. The young man gets in the game at the halftime because Dylan Gabriel, got a concussion, which I still don't know what play he got that on. That must be a Tua Tagovailoa type concussion. But he went out there and it looked like it was a certified setup. But after the game, after not playing good at all, the coach said that was the first time he ever had first team reps with the first team. Like, he never hiked the ball, threw the ball, fucking handed the ball up. None of that with the first team ever. That game in week fucking 8 what was last week? Week 11 was the first time they even heard his cadence. Look, I'm just gonna play this fucking video right here, man, because this shit right here ain't it. Shout out to the Dark Times. The Dark Times. Yeah, you know that channel right there? Motherfucker be doing shit up. But I want y'all to just listen to this real quick. Like, man, let me turn my music out real quick. Like, I'm gonna show some reverence for this right here. Y'all listen to this shit.
You could tell though that Shedeur Sanders hasn't learned how to step up into the pocket since the Rams debacle. And
Sanders rolling right. Now coming back the other way, steps up, and he's got the first down.
This is why he has sat the entire year, people. He is no good. He is not prepared to play a game in the NFL. The only reason why he got us down to the 20 at the end of the game is because they was playing back and wasn't bringing the heat at him.
On the 35-yard line, Sanders on first down. Njoku is wide open. Instead, he goes deep to Fenton.
I hope this whole thing, Shedeur thing, is done. Done.
I'm going to say it like this. We keep it real in the speakeasy. I apologize if I hurt your feelings. If you want somebody to lie to you, go watch another show. Shedeur did what backup quarterbacks do when they come into a football game. He struggled in a mighty way. Shedeur didn't come into this game and overly impress us. That's
Hey, look, we all know Acho a piece of shit. Like, I'm just gonna say that right now. Acho a piece of shit. But he building the narrative right now, Rob. I know we both won't say something.
I like Acho.
Just hold it. Oh, you like him? Well, fuck that nigga. But either way, though, let him go. I want you to hold it because this motherfucker.
I have problem with people I don't know, but
I feel you on that.
Your opinion, but he's a rookie.
Like Trump.
Tell me some rookie quarterbacks that do well in their first start. Now think about that. Now tell me some rookies that do well in their first start and they're not the starter.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me though.
Yeah.
So you can grade him as a backup. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna grade him as a rookie that is making his first start and he didn't even start the game. Let that sit in there. Pause.
Well, now I'm tuned in to the dark.
Like he giving you a little narrative on this shit. You said you like Acho?
I mean, I don't dislike him. It's not like I hate him or don't like him. I know people are good.
He just done said some shit. That's why I don't like his ass. He done said some shit I highly disagree with.
I don't care what people say, bro.
Yeah, you do.
I don't care.
Lying.
I mean, people I don't fucking, unless I know a nigga personally or something, I don't know this nigga, bro. He just saying his opinions about shit. I don't give a fuck with
that shit. I don't fuck that nigga. But either way, though, you see how he's building right now. Dark Time building it up. He building it up. Listen to the commentary that happened after that game, man, because it was crazy. You heard the dude on the radio show talking shit. This shit was the funniest shit in the world to me.
Time shower.
Remember, Shedeur comes in, They say it on the broadcast. Dylan's being evaluated for a concussion. Shedeur has his helmet on. Those first two passes, I got texts from people in the stadium saying it was like Jesus just rose. That's how loud the stadium erupted.
Loving life right now with Shedeur on the field.
And when Shedeur Sanders got his opportunity, when he got in there, he was making some things happen.
Now coming back the other way, steps up, and he's got the first step. Shedeur Sanders moving the chains for the Browns. The 35-yard line. Sanders on first down. Njoku is wide open. Instead, he goes deep to Fannin. Third down and 12. Sanders steps up. Nobody there. He'll just run it, and he runs.
And of course, Shedeur Sanders wasn't perfect.
It's different when it's different body types going out there, different way how people get out of routes. Like what I seen on the pick initially was I see his hips turn. So I'm like, okay, we're going to be able to get out there. But at the same time, playing quarterback is extremely hard. So it's like, I like knowing every detail about my receivers. I like knowing the small things, what they're good at, what they're not good at. It's like so many details that helps me play confident with those guys. And I know, we at the bottom right now. This performance, everything, it will never be like this. But I'm dedicated to being able to get those opportunities with those guys to have a relationship, I got a relationship with all the hungry dogs though. We like clockwork out there, but you just gotta see everything a little bit more, like them come out, roust them, do all different types of stuff.
Don't be discouraged from one drive or two drives. It's a good football team over there. So just trying to keep him keep his confidence high, and keep on chasing that standard which he set. And we're going to continue to support him. He spoke after the game, and he wanted to pin it on himself and his performance, but we're not going to allow him to do that. It's a team game, so we're all in this together.
He addressed the entire team in the locker room.
Yeah.
Were you disappointed in his first start?
He's a rookie.
Or his first game action?
Yeah, he's a rookie, man. He's a rookie, and
but he's special.
Yeah, but Acho, this is his first game starting though. Imagine when you was a rookie, your first game starting. I was super nervous, right? And then
he didn't even start clearly.
Yeah, your debut game.
So I would like to ask them. Not them. I would like to say, let me ask you this: you think how will you grade Cam Ward performance as a rookie?
It ain't been good.
Been solid, right? But
no, I ain't even say it been solid. I'm saying it ain't been good, but I ain't been really putting a lot of that shit on him. I'm putting it on the organization.
Okay, so it haven't been good, and he's the number one pick, and he played in it's been 10 games, 11 games so far this season.
Yeah, 10 or 11.
He's the number one pick. Shedeur is a 5th round pick. This is his first start, and guess what? You cannot tell me. I would like to know. It's not many people can say, okay, who's better right now? Who's having a better season, Cam or Shedeur? And that's sad to say because Cam been playing more games. But he's a rookie, so we wanted to put that type of pressure on him. And we would also say he's playing with the Titans. He's playing with the Browns. The nerve of fucking Browns. Anybody commentator, and it's not the Browns fans, because the Browns fans clearly want Shedeur.
Yeah.
But people's commentating on the fucking Browns like the Browns is just like a fucking top 5, top 10 team. Like, because he lost the game. They had the lead. It don't fucking matter. They would have them niggas would have.
We're gonna lose that game regardless, man.
Right,
they're gonna lose that game regardless, man. The Ravens, that was a must win for them.
It don't matter. Like, bro, like y'all just trying to find little shit now. Like, and he came, and people said his first game he played half a game, basically. He came in the second half, I thought. Well, at least that's what I heard. So
it was the second half, a few minutes into the second half, like a minute or two into the second half. That's when he came in.
At least
I want you to hold that thought because a major point is about to come out to even add on to your argument.
I was gonna say this. At least Devin Gabriel had a full week when he was about to start.
Mm-hmm. Oh look, it's gonna get even worse. It's gonna get even worse, man. Listen to this shit. It's gonna get even worse. And that's why the title of the video is like, was he Shedeur Sanders sabotage? We gonna see. Like, cause he gonna prove the point. Like he gonna make the assumption. But he was sabotaged anyways. I don't care.
And he's not even starting this game.
Yeah.
So like I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. I'm
And he
okay with
comes
that.
into the game against the Ravens team that's in a gotta have it type
And they
situation.
desperate and all
in the
that.
second half
Come on
against
now.
Multiple all pros on the defense.
But this game really came down to a couple of plays.
What was he touted for? His accuracy. When you have a chance to make a play, you have to make it. You have to. Period. End of story. I don't care who the quarterback is. I don't care if we're talking about Shedeur Sanders. I don't care if we're talking about Dylan Gabriel. I don't care if we're talking about Joe freaking Burrow. Okay? If you have a guy that wide open in the end zone, you have to make the play. Reps or not, you have to make the play.
And this is the throw he's talking about right here.
Sanders, pressure coming, spins away, keeps it alive, throwing to the end zone, and it's incomplete.
Now, that's a throw that Shedeur Sanders can make. That's a throw that Shedeur Sanders will make. But a lot of people are making out to be that he was just throwing to a wide open receiver and he had all the time in the world to set his feet. And that couldn't be further from the truth. You got a 300-pound lineman coming down on you. That's better than making a turnover in that situation because it's 2nd and 5 and you still got 1 minute left in the game. And had Shedeur had a little more time to set his feet, no doubt about it, he would have made that throw. And then the final play that it came down to, throw of the game with any quarterback on that field. That was a perfectly...
I would say, or you could also say to add what he said, what if he had enough time? So he had to fucking create time for himself.
Bro, that's the whole being able to set your damn feet. Like, if he had time to sit back there and actually square up, which we know, and ain't nobody making excuses around here, y'all. We not making excuses. I played the quarterback position, so ain't no excuse gonna be made about this. Every quarterback should be able to throw on the run and have to be able to operate like that. But if you're gonna sit here and criticize a rookie in his first fucking game and put him at the level talking about, I don't care if you're this, I don't care if you're that, you got to make that throw. This is the first time he even had reps with the, well, I don't even want to say it because dude gonna fucking say it. But like, dude, that I ain't killing the kid on that. Not in his first time playing. I'm not. Like, this is not something I would go in on somebody. Like, I'd be like, yeah, we need to work on this. We need to get it down pat. But dude, as soon as he had the ball, he had to run. He's making that throw on the run with a 300-pounder running in his face. And he already sat in there because that interception that he threw, I want people to, like, I want to show y'all the still shot of that play. Dude, they parted the Red Sea as if it was a running play and let that boy get bulldozed right in the face. He tried to make a play, got lit the fuck up because they just block like this. Like, ain't nobody, you got 3 motherfuckers blocking 1 person. I'm like, dude, the criticism I hear coming out right now is just crazy. It don't make no sense, but look, it's showing, and we're gonna get to a point. It's showing.
He placed back shoulder throw to a receiver that he's probably never thrown to before. And it was also a great play by the defense. But I will say this, had that been a Mike Evans or a Jamar Chase, they would have fought through that. They would have came back to the ball. They would have fought through that to try to make that play. And it either would have been a touchdown or pass interference. And so that's the difference that personnel makes.
Y'all know me. I'm not big on excuses. You either get it done or you don't. But having played this game, having been a guy that's been in the situation that Shedeur, that didn't get a whole lot of reps, and when you don't get a whole lot of reps, it's hard to have confidence going into a game. I can just imagine playing the quarterback position and having to go in a game when you've taken no reps. I've never thrown to Jerry Jeudy. The only thing I've thrown to Jerry Jeudy is pat and go in warming up. I've never thrown to these guys. The centers never had snapped me the ball.
And so if you weren't watching the game, the numbers really don't tell the full story on how Shedeur played. Because like she took some sacks, but we got to talk about why he took those sacks.
Do you know who led the country in college football last year? FBS in sacks taken.
It was Shedeur Sanders.
42. Do you know who led the country in sacks taken the year before, 2023?
Shedeur Sanders.
Took 52 sacks. Like,
it's who he is.
It's who he is. It's not, I don't think it's suddenly going to get better, even with reps, even with more time. You're talking about a project in terms of getting this guy to play in a way where he's not making negative plays.
I don't care if you have Tom Brady back there. I don't care if you have Mahomes back there.
That let you know, and that's the sentiment, y'all. That's the sentiment that a lot of people have towards that kid.
Most quarterbacks, you hear that shit, they be like, "Oh, he didn't have a good O line."
Motherfuckers like it's very interesting to see how like no, it's just coming out. Like the same people that told you there was no conspiracy, there's no nothing about it. We're all making this up. We're just fanboys and all that shit. I heard all the different comments. It's starting to come out now. It's starting to come out because we're gonna talk about the context of this game. And I'm wondering if they put that on. They didn't even put that same pressure on Dylan Gabriel when he got his first start. So I'm gonna do a comparison of it at the end. Let him. We gonna talk about it.
There, that's a sack for any quarterback all day, every day. Not only does Cleveland have one of the worst offensive lines, they also were without two of their starters yesterday because they got injured during the game. And so now he's playing with the league's worst offensive line, and then on top of that, they're injured. And like I said, it was very mysterious the way Dylan went out. All of a sudden, the offensive line gets injured, and then Dylan Gabriel just happens to go out with a concussion that nobody saw. And so now let's go ahead and throw Shedeur Sanders in there with this offensive line, with receivers that he's never thrown to. Of course, the media gets to pile on the next day. But I want to bring up Emmanuel Ultra real quick.
That's the play I'm talking about. Look at that. That's the play that he threw the interception on. Look at that.
Yeah.
You got three dudes blocking one guy on the line. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he wide open. The guy about to come in and smash him.
He about to beam his ass. And he got beamed on that play. That's the play. He got lit up on that play. It's like, what? Like, come on, man.
You want to talk all
Because
this
he said something.
You want to talk all this shit about him taking sacks in college. Like, do you look at Colorado right now? They fucking trash because you know what they can't do? They can't run the fucking ball, and their quarterback gets sacked because they fucking line is trash.
That shit crazy, man. I'm just laughing at these grown ass men that's making these comments, y'all. Just want y'all to understand that.
That I agree with. That I actually agree
They ain't
with.
talking about us.
Every now and then he gets it right. And on this one, he hit the nail right on the head.
And let me tell him what nobody else might tell him. If you, as a 5th round pick, with the odds stacked against you, a head coach that's not leaning towards playing you, a lot of people who are rooting on your downfall, if you want to cut through Shedeur Sanders, you cannot afford to be average. Shady will give you grace. I will give you grace. Care Bear will give you grace. But the fact of the matter is, if you want to overcome all odds, you have to do the unthinkable and you have to do the impossible, which to some degree is going in with minimal reps with the ones and finding a way to succeed. Is it fair? No. Is it likely? No. Is it difficult? Absolutely. But do you have to find a way to do it nonetheless?
And so what Emmanuel also said is exactly why Shedeur Sanders was taken in the 5th round. Because you put him in a position where he has to try to do the impossible. And then on top of that, to make matters worse, you keep throwing him in there, whether it's the last game of preseason or this moment right here, where somehow, some way, he's playing with offensive linemen that are not even starters. And I don't think it's by coincidence.
Let me ask you a question, Ocho. You played with Tom Brady. Do you think Tom Brady would allow some receiver that he didn't throw to during the course of the week to be out there on the field with him on Sunday?
Because he wouldn't trust you.
Thank you. Neither would Peyton Manning, neither would John Elway. Because if there's a chance that you're going to get your ass in the game, you best believe John Elway was going to see you run a dig, an end cut, an over route, a slant, a comeback, a stop, a smoke, a shake. He's going to see you do it in practice. And guess what? When it comes time to one-on-one, guess what? He's going to say, hey, no, don't worry, AT, let him get up there. I want to see what he can do. I've been with you for 7 years. I know what you can do. But he's going to want to see what those guys can do, because if I got to go out there and battle with you on Sunday, I need to know I can trust you. I need to see some mannerisms. Hey, you tell him, bro, let me know when you're going to break out. Bro, I got to know when you're going to break out. You just can't do that. To ask Shedeur to get in a game in which he has not taken any snap from the center, he hasn't thrown to Judy, he hasn't thrown to Hannon, he hasn't thrown to any of those guys, and expect him to work a miracle. We're not making excuses. But look, as time progresses, he getting more and more time, we'll be able to fairly grade him on his performance. But I think it's unfair to give him a grade. If I were to give him a grade, I would say incomplete. Incomplete.
Hey, listen. Hey, hold on.
We ask him to take a test. We ask him to take a.
And look, and Shannon Sharp hit it right on the head. And if that's the biggest point, but I'm gonna let it finish out before I even say this shit, because that was a great point that he made.
Without studying. Without studying.
And so, absolutely, if I had to give Shedeur Sanders a grade, it would be incomplete. To go into a game halfway through the game where you have a banged up offensive line, you're throwing to receivers that you've never thrown to, you've never taken reps with the first team, you don't know what it is to take snaps from a center that you've never taken snaps before, you don't have specific plays for you, you're a rookie on top of that, playing against a divisional team that's hungry, that needs that game. And so under those circumstances, I thought he did okay. I thought he played with poise. But if I had to give him a grade, like Shannon Sharp said, I would give him an incomplete. But let me know how y'all feel about it.
And we about to talk about it right now. Because a lot of the things that were said in the very beginning are coming home. Like the chicken's coming home to roots about a lot of things that we were lied to about. And then people told us that we were just making shit up. Because wasn't Kevin Stefanski the head coach that said it's an open QB competition when he had Joe Flacco there, Kenny Pickett, and Dylan Gabriel, and Shedeur? And we know Deshaun Watson hurt, but he wasn't out there practicing at all. But he said it was an open QB competition with all four of them. Didn't he say that shit?
Yeah.
Why the fuck was that game the first time Shedeur got a chance to throw to the ones? If it was an open QB competition. Anybody?
Well, I think that was before the season started too, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying, if it's an open competition, Joe Flacco threw to Njoku, Gabriel got to throw to him, Kenny Pickett got to throw to him. For some reason, Shedeur was throwing to the goddamn equipment manager.
Well, no. So you gotta think. Like, I feel like Shedeur had those experience too. But you gotta think, course of the season.
He didn't.
No. I know most quarterbacks, but no. Most practices, most quarterbacks, they probably had some experience in practice throwing to them and shit like that.
That's what we're talking about in practice.
No, wait, bro. Or the course of the week, when the season starts, whoever your starting quarterback, he's gonna get the majority of the reps for the game.
Mm-hmm.
To build that chemistry. Dylan Gabriel, he had a couple weeks now during the season where he actually could build some chemistry. Especially when it comes to prepping the game. You know what I'm saying? Telling you, hey, all right, you especially you could watch film on the team and be like, hey, Dylan, right here, hey, I'm gonna be right here. All right, how you see me going out, I need it at this moment. You know what I'm saying? So I think once Shedeur, this is like, I'm glad they just announced him to be the starting quarterback for next game. So now you get a full week when it comes to in your meetings now, the conversation in y'all meetings. Focus on details when y'all watching film and shit like that. Now you talking about in practice, all right, shit like that. So now you get a full week, and that's why I expect them to even have a better game. I ain't gonna say them niggas gonna win because they still the Browns, but I feel like, this is a crucial week for him. So
that ain't what I was talking about, though. I'm talking about how fucked up this shit is. Yeah, we can talk about his preparation and shit that's coming up and how he'll actually have a better chance of it. I'm just talking about the lies that was told us by these people that told us there is no conspiracy, there is no people out here trying to do this kid wrong, none of that shit. And that's what I'm addressing right now. These people that are the same ones trying to criticize him for the game that he was set up in. That's what I'm getting at right now. Because I'm like, dude, if it's an open QB competition, every quarterback supposedly will get a shot with the ones. And like you said, during the week, whoever the starter is getting majority, not all. Once Shedeur was named the second string quarterback, even Cam Newton had to say it on ESPN. His backup still got 2 passes. Like if they ran the 10 play set, the backup got 2. When Dylan Gabriel was the backup for Joe Flacco, he got first team reps. They gave him first team reps. Shedeur been the backup for like 3 weeks now. He still ain't got a rep. Not one. That's what I'm getting at. And I'm like, you setting this kid up to fail. You are setting him up to fail. And then it's kind of like how some people view the black community. It's like all this interference is done in our community to fuck our shit up. And then when the shit gets fucked up, motherfucker turn and point. Be like, ha, look at you. It's like, dude, y'all trying to turn the point at this kid, like, haha, you didn't play good. But look at the situation they was in. Like, context always matters. Now, this week coming up, like what you said, he's gonna have a chance to actually get some reps with the ones, get some better understanding. And he still, think about it, it's still not even fair because you expected him to pick it up in 1 week. But at least he's finally getting the opportunity to get practice with the ones, throw to these guys, see how they move, and actually get some plays, hopefully designed just for him so he can actually move that ball down the field. But it's just a fucked up situation, and I don't understand why a lot of people feel some type of way about the kid. Because I don't remember the motherfucker ever doing something to anybody. Like that's my biggest thing. I know some people don't like his daddy, and I still don't understand why they don't like it. Well, I know why they don't like his daddy, but I think that's very childish of why you don't like his daddy. But I hadn't seen this kid do nothing to nobody, and I don't like the situation that he's been put into going into this game. But hopefully this week they play the Raiders, so that's a plus. And you actually gonna get a week of getting some reps. But I really think that shit's funny when motherfuckers sitting around there criticizing this kid. I'm like, he ain't even took one snap with the ones, but you over here criticizing this kid. It's like, goddamn, boy, you been throwing to the equipment manager. Y'all over here criticizing. I'm like, what is it, man? Where did he touch you? Point to it. Where did he touch you? Because I don't know what the fuck they got going on. But Rob, give me your thoughts, man. Your final thoughts for the show, man. Y'all, that's just my little rant on this Shedeur shit. I'm ready to see next week. That's the game. That's the one game I'm really gonna be one to watch. But yeah, what's your final thoughts, Rob?
Final thoughts. It's been some good football, man. And man, Lions gotta bounce back, man. Play the Giants, man. This week on Lions East, I'm eating a chopped cheese.
Chopped cheese. Okay, let me know how that is, man, because I want to try one of those.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it myself. All
right.
But yeah, man. So yeah, catch my big back for life for the Lions East series. But yeah, man. Go Lions, man. That's it. Shit.
I feel you, man. Look, man, I appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. Please make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe, share, and turn the notifications on. Make sure you click all. Whether you watch on Let's Talk with JBJ on Facebook, Let's Talk with JBJ on YouTube, or J Talk Sports, where you're supposed to be at on YouTube. Yeah, this week coming up, and look, it's a must win for my Chiefs. We got to get back on track. I'm definitely gonna have my eyes on this Browns game because obviously y'all see I'm a little emotional about the Shedeur situation, so I want to see that boy do good. And look, man, we gonna see, man. We getting down to the nitty gritty when it comes to the NFL, y'all. This season is getting down to the nitty gritty. It's kind of like put up or shut up right now. A lot of these teams got to put up or shut up if they want to make this final push for the playoffs. So we gonna see how it all shapes out. But once again, man, I appreciate all y'all that tuned in tonight. And we about to get the fuck out of here, bro. I catch y'all in the next one as always, man. Peace.
Right. Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy.